Okay, so welcome to the second part of the tutorial. Now we will create a body after we've made a duplicate and we have the subdivision head here. What we want to do is we want to grab, let's take all of that. We should remember we have 22 edges all over the side. Let's disconnect what doesn't need to be involved, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go this way. So now we have 13. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly what we're looking for. In here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But we can still work with it, and we're gonna see why as well. Maybe we'll get rid of it. I'll explain to you why. 1, 2, 5. Okay, now we're equal, and that's good. 12. This means 6 in each side. We don't need to count. So we'll extrude with the Z, and then X, Y. Boundaries box center, X, Y, with the proportional editing, so X, Y, like this, and we'll click on 3 to check the reference, and this way we can basically, SY of course, like this. We'll have this part right here, we'll have the neck part, roughly cover this area, and just slide it across, take here, slide it, take, slide. Okay, we'll smooth in a moment now, and this way we can begin. From here we'll have the arm, so extrude on the X, and place it where we need. This part and that part, we're gonna merge at center. This part and that part, we're gonna also merge at center. We'll give it a loop like this, but first we want to do something else. What is this something else? We want to extrude here, and connect it with the, okay, we'll do it manually, so extrude. Okay, this is the front part, GY, click here, then merge. Now our loop will go around instead of around like this. Watch what happens if we would want to place the loop, right? So it goes like this. But what we want is not this way. We want from bottom to top, across, and here as well. We will, let's add another one. So GEX, then take this, place down, click here, merge at center, and now we have a loop that goes across. And in here we have a loop that goes like this, a loop that goes like this, and loops that are all across. And this is magnificent. Now, what we need to do is we need to flatten that on the X, so SZ0, and we will also do the same thing in here as well. So SZ0, we will smooth that in a moment. Let's add a loop here so we can start creating the shoulder loop. I said loop a lot of times, right? And that's how it is. We're gonna also do the same thing in here. We will, let's connect it. So click here and fill. How many do we have here? So we have this, we have all of that, it's 15. We need another 5, I believe, let's see. No? I'll explain to you the logic in a moment, guys. Don't worry, you won't get lost. You won't get lost. Oh, sorry. What the hell am I doing? So I'll explain to you what's going on here. In a hand, which later on will form it around here, there's gonna be, I'm expecting to have 4 fingers and 1 thumb, right? So this means 4 faces for each. This means 5 for each, so that's 10. And since we gave it a subdivision, we're expecting a 20. So this is why I'm looking for a 20. Now, since we have 15 and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this means in here we need to add another 5, right? And then how much do we have? 20. That's amazing. Exactly what we're looking for. So we will also, what we want to do is smooth a bit, and then right click and convert it to a circle. Now we have a circle to work with, and this is amazing. Later on we'll smooth it. This will look very, very nice. The lines though, not really sure about the lines, because I'm expecting here a bit better alignment. And this is not the same number of edges at the bottom and at the top. This is why we have to we already smooth it. Let's try circle and play with the angle so we get better placement for the lines. So it's aligned a bit better, see? Okay, now we will place it right here. We'll give it a loop. We'll click, and we'll smooth very soon. Next step is we'll take this row right here. Actually, the way at the back, the one at the back, we're going to do that in a moment. Let's just push it down a bit. And now we will extrude both the bottom and the front. Merge it center. Grabbing the whole thing with Alt, then extrude all the way down. Don't need to scale it like me. Don't do this mistake. I'll explain to you in a moment why. We can add more loops here. Let's say this much. We'll add more, but at the moment it's enough. Click here and okay, we're gonna add here some as well. So let's go add 3 in here as well. Let's maybe add. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, we'll add another one. We'll add 4 closer to the rim. Let's leave it like this for now. I have a better idea. We'll have 1, 2, 3. Let's just take 2 actually. 2 and 2. Bridge with edge loops. Add here. I'll tell you how much in a moment. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 5. Actually, yeah, let's go 5. In here, we're going to do the same thing as we did with the arm. So basically, extrude, circle, and with the angle, how are we going to do this? Roughly this way. Okay, it doesn't look great, but it's fine. We're going to fix it. We're just taking care of the topology, nothing more. We'll align it roughly here, I think. Oh, so we don't want this. We don't. When we turn it to a circle, make sure you're not sticking any of those edges to the left, because we want to keep it this way, separate. So move it a bit, then circle, and then it doesn't stick. That's ugly as hell, guys, but we'll take care of that. So scaling, extruding again, leaving a loop here, slide, S, move, and here as well, same thing, loop, and GG to slide, scale again, and here as well, we'll get the whole circle with Alt, and then click on the edge, then scale it, extrude and scale, extrude and scale, like this, add a loop, GG, scale, okay, and then we've got the main limbs covered and connected, and now we can add loops and maneuver in a way that seems right. We should make, actually, let's make the hand. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a drink, 10 seconds, and we will begin with the hands. Okay guys, so as I've explained, the hands here, if we look at the number of edges we have is 20, and here as well is, well, it's actually 26, but it's fine, it's tolerable. We'll take care of that, don't worry. Let's begin with the hand first. So how can we create the hands? There are a few things, there are a few ways. One is we can extrude from here. We can extrude the top part, let's say here, let's take 4 for the bottom as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we could start form the hand like this, and in here, and basically start forming the hand. This is one way. I prefer it less. I'll show you how to do it using a cube. So later on we can use it for other things. So when you have a cube, you can scale it on the Y. You can click here and give it, let's say, 3 subdivisions. We'll have the top 4 and extrude it individually. So how can we do this? We'll grab those 3, Control B to bevel, and give it a small bevel like this. Okay. Then when we select, we can go EZ and then extrude. Sorry, you don't need a Z, you just need to ensure that this is approximately the same size as this. The hand is approximately the same size of the thing. You can make the adjustment, but that's just the way that it goes. Then we can add loops on all of them. Okay, we'll slide it approximately to here. We'll add another one for the bending, and then another one for the top. We'll slide everything very close to the edge, and we'll add here also some place for the thumb. So we'll actually bevel this, and this is where our thumb is going to be. So we want to do it roughly here. Okay, and here there's gonna be, maybe we'll extend it a bit because the thumb needs to be a bit thicker than the other fingers, so we'll do it this way. Okay, so we extrude, rotate, then extrude again, and then just scale it roughly this way. We will also add a loop here also, and we'll add here as well. And in here let's add also and slide everything with transparency mode, Alt Z, GG, and then slide. Now let's delete the faces at the bottom. Actually, we don't need to delete, we need to E, Y, and extrude. Sorry, E. And then delete. And then we have 16. If we add a loop here, we have 18, and we can bevel. That's great. Okay. By the way, you don't have to do it like me. I'll show you another way just for the reference. If you want to create the arm, the hand, you're not aiming to use the same style as I did, you can just join that part here, right here, and dissolve the rest. So basically, just have this part, merge all of those like this. See, this way you can dissolve, and that's it. Now you have 10, and you can subdivide it if you want. This is one way, this is another way. Some people do it this way, some people another. The logic behind it is actually when you subdivide it, then Blender is adding turning the tries to quads. See what happens? Then you can add a loop here, and that's amazing. Okay, everyone can do whatever they want. Let's keep it for the reference. Maybe we'll use it later on. So hand, Delvaria, hand, 10 edges. Okay, we'll put it aside. Now we'll continue with what we have. So we'll smooth everything. Just a little bit, give it a subdivision. We want to control the thickness of the hand, then we'll align it with the reference, of course. So select everything, Alt S to scale where we are. Let's actually get those down first, because we smooth. After we smooth, we lost a little bit of the shape, so now we can maintain it. This way we can, this way we have more control. Okay, and this as well. This also. Okay, this part here should be, if this is the back, so it should be a little higher. Let's have this many faces, then just push it like this. This annoys me, I'm bringing it back. Let's see where it is. 3.2 on the Y, that's fine. Maybe we'll just hide it for now. Okay, let's turn those into fingers. So select the top, just this part here. Okay, and then GY to move it this much. Let's get the top brow as well. 3. Okay, better. Same thing. So grabbing. Then grabbing everything. Okay, maybe also we'll push it down, so like this. And this should be enough. Let's follow the row. This should be enough. Okay, great. Let's scale the, actually, yeah, let's take everything, scale it on the Y. This as well as Y. Then we'll take that part, the whole part here. Actually, let's take care of the length first. The length is more important, so we'll just align the finger to be straight, not with proportional editing, just like this. Oh, sorry. Not with this part. So GX, GX again. Okay, GX. This should be thinner, obviously. This is fine. This part should be out. This part here should be out. This part here should be out as well. That part. Let's scale down. We're missing a loop here, so I'm adding a loop. Increasing the general, the general size here, decreasing the palm itself. Okay, let's determine the length and the thickness of the fingers. So let's go middle finger finger. Let's make it a little higher. This way this one will put it this way. This one will put it a bit smaller, just a little bit. This one should be a bit taller, and the pinky this much. We'll take that, slide down, take that, slide down, take that, slide down a bit, slide down a bit. Okay, take everything, Alt S. Okay, let's go from here. This is the part it bends, so we'll bend and then move, and then here very, very gently we'll move. Here this part should be higher, so we'll move it on the Y axis. Fingers in general looks a bit short, so I'm just going to push it up a bit, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Okay, just this much. The pinky, I would maybe make it a bit thinner as well, since it's a pinky and all. I'll also scale it on the Y. So this thing here, this finger here, we'll move it here as well. Sorry, just a little bit on the X, and then less a bit. Okay, this slide, almost forgot. Then we'll add the place for the nails. Make sure your let's see that the fingers are let's see. I feel that this one is a bit bigger, the regular one. Just a second. Yeah. Somehow this makes a bit more sense. I don't know to explain exactly why, but it just makes more sense. We'll increase until you're satisfied. Roughly here this should be fine. So we'll have that part as well. Minus, just the top part. Scale it. And we'll take the top part and we'll move it in an alignment of a real hand, which is G on the Y, just the thumb, and then we'll tilt it. So this should be, Control 7, and this is our top. So this means that with Control 7 we want to build, and we want to GY, move it on the Y. This should be, instead of inwards, this should be outwards. So we'll have this part, move it. Now when we look at it from here, let me check my actual thumb. This should be more so like this. And then it bends inside. Sorry, it bends. Let me show you if I can with sculpting. Not really, but anyway, just trust me. You saw until this point, you know that you can trust me. So we'll smooth. We'll take this part and just it, align it like this, so when it bends inwards. Okay, and now we're ready to do the nails. So we'll click in here, here as well, and just insert like this. This is where the nails are going to be. GUI. It's perfect. Oh no, don't. You can GUI. It's not a problem. You can GUI, but this part. Let's see if the GUI worked properly. Just the thumb here. Not really, right? So select everything, delete, insert again. So fill, insert. Now instead of GUI, we will go to insert it manually like this to ensure that it goes to the right direction. This way, okay. And then it bends this way, okay. Right. Also, the top part of the hand, I mean the top part of the fingers as well, should also be a bit higher. Maybe this much. This as well. This is here as well, I believe. And here as well. Here as well. This part, yeah. Alrighto. This part, no need the top, so GUI, build, good. Okay, now we have this. Let's use the name we have in here. Okay, so this is, how much is this? 16, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's move this one. Okay, so we have 16. Here, just edges. You guys don't have to follow me at this point, but we're gonna make feet out of that as well. Oh my god, this is just disgusting, but we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. At least the hands and the feet look somehow alright, right? So we have the hand. We're gonna duplicate it because we're gonna make feet out of that. Let's get rid of the thumb here. So here is good. Faces, fill. Fingers. Let's get the fingers a bit, smaller like this. This much should be good. Dissolve. All of those. Dissolve. GG to slide, GG to slide, GG to slide, GG to slide, exactly. Grabbing that as well, GZ to move down. Let's see what we're gonna do. This tiny finger here is fine. We'll just add, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna add here another row. Like this, so EX add, extrude, add here another, loop. Let's have this finger right here. Select everything, Control plus to keep increasing the selection. Shift D, escape. GX, move to here. Let's go SX, SY, sorry, SZ, yeah, okay, S again, SX, something like that, GY, sorry, are we, okay, what, okay, move it on the Z. I know it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense, guys. I'm extremely, terribly sorry for whoever watches this and have OCD. It bothers me as well. We're fixing it. For God's sakes. This. So let's just take that part, put it up here, and delete this part, and then bring that part down. Here, bridge edge looks, click here, dissolve, take all of that part right here, GZ, GX. Okay, now here, this is not what we're looking for. Delete, click here, smooth a bit, click here, align it properly, align this properly, this as well, and we are amazing. Alright, oh my god, let's fix this forward. Bring it down, without the extra that we need. Actually, this is what we're looking for. Bring it down, leave it here, take that one, push it up a bit, click here, remove, click here, and move. We don't really need it at this point, but it could be later on if we will want to deform the fingers of the feet, which is very rare. The amount of times I had to do that, I remember. Smoothing this as well, GY. Okay. Smooth. Frankly, all of the fingers should be closer to each other. So GX, a little bit tilt, just a little bit, not this much. Take that till this point, GX minus this part, GX. Again, align it. This was a bit too much. Let's not tilt it too much. Just this much. Okay, align it. We don't need this guy. Dissolve. We can move this. Here as well. Okay, we don't need this guy. Dissolve all of them. Should be around here. Again, moving this as well. Move both of them. Move and this part with proportional editing selected, and this part, then this part. This dissolve. Take the whole look. With Alt, okay, and extrude on the Z, scale it down, GZ, take the top part, not the sides, just the top part, minus these two, go to the side, then extrude, actually lift the whole thing, just like this, raise it, and then in here we're going to connect it from the bottom. So we have, remember, if your viewport is messed up, you can click on something, home, dot, and you're back. Now we want this to go up rather than on the side. So how can we do it? we'll take this and we will go RY 180, RX 90. Sorry, why did the Y not work? Okay, that's fair enough. Let's see if this is true. No. So yeah, should be, but okay, let's work with the right. Doesn't make a lot of difference. Okay, so basically what we want is we want this to be at the top rather than at the back. Alright, so how can we do it? We're gonna take this, and that. This area right here, we're gonna place it this way, this, and we're gonna add here some adjustments. What are the adjustments? The adjustments are to add that part here. Let's see. Oh, got stuck. Okay, let's try to use what we have here at the bottom. So we'll select everything at the bottom. EZS0 connected with merge. Oh, sorry, the merge is just gonna annoy us. So select both, merge at center, select merge at center, and now we want to also to connect it to something in here. And then we have, you know, the continuation. So we'll add here with a knife. We'll add here something. So we'll add it roughly to here and then to here. Okay, so this way. We'll do the same thing with the other side. So we took one in the middle, we broke, and then we place it at the corner down. So we basically did from edge to the center, and then we connected, you know, to the end. We'll push it out a bit, and then what we can do is we can add here. We can add here at the top the connection. We'll select both and then J, select and then J. Then we have a loop here, we have a loop here, and we have a loop that goes to the back. Okay. And now we can simply raise, we can extrude first. No, let's bring that a bit to here. This edges in here. Let's bring it like this. Then we can add. There we go. We can slide. Sorry, this should be both of them. Slide. And here. This. Okay. And another one like that. Okay. And then we can extrude and tilt. Let's see how much we have. 22, and our feet 26. All right. Let's try maybe if we have here. How much? 24. And let's have another one here. We try. This doesn't help us. Although it's nice, it still doesn't help us. But now we are good. So 26, and in here 26. In here we've got 16. In here we've got 20. Let's see what we can do. If we add here 2, this gives us another way that we can do this is we can look for the additional loop that we don't really need. Let's save this one and maybe the guy in the middle. Let's X dissolve the edges. Click here, GG to slide. Click here, GG to slide. Click here, GG to slide. Okay, and now we should have 18. That's great. We'll click here, we'll give it 3 loops. Here, 3 loops. Here, 3. Here, 3. And I think this should be enough. But the way that it's connected in here is not going to work for us. So what I want is I want a loop that goes like this. Here's the reference. It goes. This is absolutely not what we are looking for. So we'll grab all of this RGZ, moving it down to here. And now, let's see. So we've got, let's delete that. Okay, so we've got the growing area, just roughly that way. And let's see how we can achieve that. So what we basically want to do is we want to take that part and delete it. We want to take that part and delete it. We want to bring it down a bit and connect it with this. So this with that. This will only work if we have smaller faces, and we should obviously do the same thing in here. So delete. Same thing, we delete it in here as well. Let's see, our additional loop, it's this guy, then we have that. Here we have this. Okay, and we should connect, bring it down a bit, similarly to what we did in the front. Same thing, we'll have this, we'll have that, bring it down a bit, give it another loop, and this should be, this loop here should basically be connected to here, this here with this. So we take that and merge together. Then we have that part right here, and this and that connect. That part right here, great. In here we have a little bit of an issue, so let's add here what we need. We don't really need it. We can take this, move it up, and then connect. Since we have another edge here to solve, we can then add this. Then we can add, we have 2 here. We have this, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one. Then we have 1 for this, same way. We have this guy. Here it has where to connect. Here also has. So we can connect this. This is what we're missing. And then here, this is what we're missing. So let's dissolve both. Let's dissolve both here as well. Okay, now we have the face. We have how many to connect? 1, 2. Here we have 1 only. So this guy. We have that guy in here. So if we add another loop, okay. So the first one is easy to solve. Just add one like this. Click here, fill. Click here, fill. The second one here, which we don't have it here, and that seems to be a problem. Let's go. We add, we can fill. Then we can move it a bit like this. And then this is what we get. I know it looks a bit complicated. I'll try to explain in a moment what's happening here. This will only happen after we'll smooth it a bit. So again, this is what we get. This is already connected. This is from the bottom. This is from the bottom as well. It's amazing. And here we get it, and here we get it from the top. Okay. In here as well, we'll add. Then we fill. And in here we can also fill. Okay. Lastly, okay. Alright, now we can smooth, and I'll explain what exactly happened here. Let's add some more loops. Here we can GG. Okay, let's give it some more loops as well. No, only after we connect the feet. We only add it here and here. And now we can smooth. Soon we'll use the reference guide. We're just smoothing, taking care of the topology, nothing more. Inflate, gently smooth. Using the grab brush, smooth. Okay, again, smoothing, just smoothing at this point. Smooth again. Let's see if we need it more. Okay, we'll smooth at this point. Well, we're just stretching the faces in a way that makes more sense, so we can use the distribution of the faces when we created. Here as well. Just you see that the faces of the side is getting closer in terms of the size to the ones at the center. Now when we smooth, makes sense to the blender, and it's giving us much better form. So Blender know what we're intending to do, and it's better. Here as well. Now let's see. Okay, so this should be up. This whole look here should be up. This as well. This as well. I know it's confusing. I am aware. Very aware. Everything will make sense very, very soon. Just a step away from start using the reference and really, making the body. But right now, these things are things that we have to take care of in terms of the deformation. So just smooth it with me. Smooth. Smooth. Okay, smooth. Smooth. We're not worried about the middle, remember, because we are using a mirror modifier, which allows us to do what? To mirror things, right? This is why when we apply it, it will look much better. Move it on the X. I think it's a good time to actually apply it. Let's see. First, we want to slide it down a bit. In here, slide another one. This one. We'll move this. And in here, we'll move it this way. And another one, and we are done. Now we can inflate the cheeks area. Then we can grab the cheeks. I know it sounds funny. And we'll smooth. Okay. Here, same thing. Where is our reference? Now it's a good time to use it. Okay. Nice. And what else? Let's check the side. I think it's actually a good time to connect those guys. So this real quick. Let's move it. Move the feet. Feet 26, right? 26, yeah. Okay. This is also the name of that. Okay, we put it aside. This should be RX minus 90, RZ 90, Control M, X, recalculated outside, tilt, S, and match with the reference. We'll take care of the length of the fingers and everything very soon. Feet as well. We'll move, scale, grab everything, smooth, grab this part, add the loop and everything till roughly here. Then check the side, smooth, grab this part here with proportional editing, just the three in the middle, go up, scroll with the wheel on your mouse with proportional editing, and then increase the depth of the feet. This as well. This SZ0, go up, S decrease, this as well, move up, scale, move, scale, move, hide this, GUI, right click, circle, smooth, circle, angle, right, actually let's keep it this way, just we'll connect it so we'll smooth it all together. Grab this part with proportional editing. This will be the ankle. This as well. And we're good. Feet is a bit too chunky, so we'll smooth. Push here at the back very gently though, and push here the side of the feet. This as well, smooth, gently, smooth this as well. Have a lot of topology for the deformation, which is amazing. Smooth. Grab this part, this part, let's go grid fill. Here, smooth, push it inwards, smooth, ankle, let's make it more round. Okay, smooth. Okay, right, and still looks very ugly, so we'll push this one out, this one inside, and while smoothing we will form the shape of the feet, right? Okay, so this is roughly where we are at. I think this actually should be a bit closer to the center. Yeah. Okay, now we're ready. Let's GY, SY, super gently. Now this will inflict the thumb as well, so we don't want to do it. We want to grab only this part and then scale it down. Scale the whole thing down, to be honest. Let's see the reference. Yeah, that's fine. Increase only that, so it will match with the size of the arm, so this much roughly. Only on the Z. Move. Then we can connect. So right click on this. Sorry, click. In here we have mirror. No mirror. So first this, then that, and copy modifiers. First hand, then body. Oh, we need to shade smooth first. In here as well. Right click, shade smooth. So feet and then the body. Copy modifiers. Hand and then the body. Copy modifiers. And then right click. So right click with Alt Shift Alt Shift F3, bridge edge loops. What the hell? Okay, again, this part and that part. Oh right, they're not the same object. So let's join them first. Hand, feet, body, Control J. Now they're the same object. Right click with Alt. Sorry, Alt and then Edge. Shift Alt and then Edge. F3. Bridge edge loops. Click here, dissolve. And here we can add a loop. To fix this, A, to select everything, recalculate everything outside. Then Shift Tab and smooth. Okay, we'll take care of the depth very soon. The moment it's a bit too small, but we'll fix it. Okay, next up we have the feet. Same story. We'll take that, GZ, moving it up, select this and that, bridge edge loops. select the top one, dissolve. Select this, GG, GG again. Okay, and now we have the feet and the hands connected, which is great, but the body doesn't look that great. So how can we fix it? We'll click in here, Control Tab 2 for sculpting. In here, in the breast area, perhaps we should add more loops, because we don't have a lot of faces and we need to make it. So we will grab this much, I believe, and once we have it, let's see how much we have. Just checking, you don't have to follow me. 18 is fine. So grabbing all of that, to insert, add a loop here. Actually, first delete that, then let's smooth it like this, then add the loop. Then while you're grabbing this S a little bit, careful on the outer loop, GG to slide, grab this, ES to scale, GY, while sliding with the cursor wheel on your mouse. Again, ES to extrude, ES to extrude, ES to extrude, ES to extrude, and then grid fill, scale down. Scale down. Then grab this, GG, grab this, GG, grab this, GG, grab this, GG, grab this, GG. Okay, add another one, and we are good. Now switch back to sculpting again. Let's smooth all of that. Okay, great. Let's also smooth that part here. First grabbing it, giving it a bit more depth for the chest. Where is our nice reference? That's very far away, but that's fine. So this much should be alright. Matching it with the reference. The cheeks should be a bit bigger, so grab at the top and then simply make it a bit bigger. Even though this part is bothering us, so I might as well hide it, but we'll see. Keep smoothing the cheeks, inflating it a bit. See where we are. Okay, that's approximately good. I just estimated the moment because there is a shirt and we can't really use the reference for that. We need to grab the back area and pull it back. Same thing, pulling it backward and then sliding that area here, which should be softer and smoother. And then we have the main silhouette covered. This here should be not this way. Let's smooth it. Not this much. Smooth. Click on with Alt on everything on this edge here, SX0, and then move it to ensure that it's connected. This we can hide. The feet doesn't look great. Let's smooth the feet a bit. Let's add another one here and then smooth it. Let's pull it first, because it doesn't know where to go basically. And then smooth, okay, better. Same thing in here, smooth, real feet, doesn't have the same size all the way. It looks a bit different, looks a bit more dynamic. Where is our reference? The knee. Let's do the knee real quick. We don't have enough loops. Let's add a loop here and add a loop here. Now we can do the knee. And we can also pull according to the reference. Same thing with the feet. We'll grab everything and we'll just move it with Y super gently. We don't want to hurt the general silhouette, so super gently. This should be enough.